Hi, I'm Helena DePaula from the Indoor Outdoor Garden in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. My husband and I started our nursery back in 1974. We were just kids in college, and our hobby was plants. We educate our customers here at the nursery, and we sell everything from hydroponics, indoor plants, outdoor plants, our own homemade soil, fertilizers, pots. Most importantly, again, we educate our customers. I hope that you follow me so you can learn all the things that I have learned over the years, my success and my failures. Thank you. Hi, this is Helena from Indoor Outdoor Garden in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. I am called the plant doctor by my customers. Why? Because I try to help everybody fix their plants if they're in trouble. And what it really boils down to is education. I'm an ex-teacher. I firmly believe in education. A lot of times people buy plants and nobody tells them what to do. But I'm here to tell you what to do. Hopefully, my success will pass on to you. Not my failures, just my success. Here, what I'm going to do today is I have a jade pothos over here, which cleanses the air, and I want to show people how to transplant. Transplant is going from one size pot to a larger pot. Repotting is going from one pot, for instance, this is a 6-inch pot, and it's going to a decorative 6-inch pot. Repotting is going to the same size, transplanting is going to a larger size. Unfortunately, in books and even on the internet, these two words are interchanged. So please remember, repotting, same size, and transplanting going to a larger size. So how do we know when to transplant? Go to a larger size. We take the plant out of the pot, and when the roots are super crowded like this, these are really very crowded. Best time to do it, loosen up the soil and put fresh soil in, is when the plant is just about in need of water. How do I know that this still doesn't need the water? Because the leaves are firm and it has a shine. Really, I should wait another day or two, but I was just desperate to make this video. I'm going to do it even though the soil is a little damp. It'll be a little harder for me to do it, so it's going to take me a few seconds or a minute or so for me to loosen up the soil. And the thing is that you don't want to use the old soil because different soils hold different amount of waters. So here's what I'm doing. Trust me, I'm not hurting the plant. Everybody thinks when I do something like this, ooh, it hurts. Trust me, okay? But again, this is taking me a little bit longer because the soil is still damp. Again, I'm repeating myself. The best time to do it is when the plants need the water. So while I'm doing this, I just want to go over something with you. We educate our customers never to go by the soil when you want to water the plant. Why? Because the soil could be dry on top, it could be dry 2 inches down, but the roots are down here also. We can't feel the roots. So over the years, I've learned, how do I know when to water my plants? Very simple. If they have a shine, if they have body to it, firmness, it's telling me that they don't need the water. My philosophy is I'd rather be a day later and maybe lose a leaf or two instead of constantly being a day earlier and finally having the roots rot. And another video that I'm going to make is to show you that plants die not from water, because plants can live in water permanently. But I'm going to show you how plants, sorry, I'm trying to do this the best I can. Again, I'm repeating myself. It's not easy to do when the soil is so damp. It's much easier when it's dry. But I wanted to tell people that it's not water that kills the plants in reality. But that's for another video. So bear with me a second. Let me get all the soil over here. And I think I'll take a break so I don't bore you, okay? I'm going to take a break so I don't bore you. When I loosen up all the soil, I'll let you know. I finally got all the soil removed, and you can see these are nice, healthy roots, very healthy. And please remember, if you don't remove all the soil, one soil can hold X amount of water, another soil can hold Y amount of water. So I've always found that it's best to take off all the soil. So here's my old soil, and now I'm going to pot up in the indoor outdoor garden soil. This is soil that we've been making for over 40 years. My husband's recipe, and everybody loves it. And you can use it for all foliage plants except cacti and succulents. So, first let me show you. Always have a pot with drainage. This didn't have any drainage, so all I did was make some holes. And it's very simple, just with a little scissor. Got it. So I have now 4 holes for drainage. And you don't have to put pebbles or rocks on the bottom, because this is your drainage right here, okay? So what I'm going to do now is holding the plant in one hand, and I'm gonna put a little bit of soil on the bottom. This is nice, light, fluffy soil. Our customers truly, truly love it. So do I. My husband did a wonderful job making this recipe. I have to say, most of the commercial mixes that you buy in the chain stores or the supermarkets is not good soil. A lot of people complain that they get fungus gnats from the soil. It's worth it to buy good soil. So far, I'm putting the soil in all the way to the top, and if you notice, I did not push down yet, but now it's hit the top. So with my 4 fingers, I'm going to push down. Don't do it this way, because otherwise you're gonna get air pockets. So look what I'm doing. I'm just going with my fingers all the way down. And now I'm gonna do it one more time. Put the soil in. I'm still holding it. And I'm gonna turn it around. And I'm gonna put more soil in, all the way to the top. To the top, because when you water it, the soil level is gonna go down. So I'm gonna add, and now I'm gonna push down. I think, what did this take me? About a minute to do? And then I'm just gonna tuck it in with my index and my thumb and tuck it in. Now, here's the thing. Should I water this? It's dry soil. But what did I say before? Does the plant need water now? No, it doesn't, because it has the shine and it's firm. So books, the internet tell you when you change the soil, water the plant. I say, why should I water it when I know for a fact that the roots are damp, because the leaves have the shine and they're firm. So how do I know when to water? When it starts to lose the shine and it starts to feel limp. Again, better to lose a leaf or two than to lose the whole plant. Well, I hope you enjoyed learning about transplanting. Doesn't it look nice? I love this pot. And now it's gonna stay in here for a long time, because plants love to have crowded roots. The next thing I wanna show you is that if you wanna separate, here I have the Chinese evergreen, which also, this is Silver Bay, also cleanses the air. This is very, very important, what I'm gonna say now. Truly very, very important. Growers in general do not use good soil. In the greenhouse, the watering is from the top, so it drips down. They have a perfect atmosphere. But what happens is when you bring it home and there's a lot of peat moss in the soil, peat moss holds the water for a very long time. And then when you water it, the water runs right through. So the plant is not getting thoroughly watered. Some of the roots could be dry and some wet. So at the Indoor Outdoor Gardener, we tell our customers, if the soil is not good, you have a choice of doing 2 things. 1, put the fertilizer in a bucket and dunk the whole plant underwater. It'll bubble. It takes about 10 seconds or so. Or change the soil. I prefer to change the soil myself, only because I'm too lazy to get a bucket of water and put the fertilizer in. It's much easier just to change the soil. So again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm not harming the roots. These are 2 separate plants, and I just want to separate them to show you. Okay? Oops. Yeah, I'll put this one down, and lost a leaf over there. Okay, I got rid of all the soil. Now, am I going to go put it in a 6-inch pot? No, because the size of the pot is determined by the size of the roots. This would be much, much, much too big. So I'm going from a 6-inch down to a 4-inch pot. Let me see. Nice and crowded. So let me put a little bit of soil on the bottom, put the roots in, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put the soil all the way to the tippy top, and again, the roots on plants love to be crowded, and I'm going to push down, and voila. So here what I did today was I transplanted a larger pot, and here I separated, okay, 2 plants. I'll do this later on. And how do I know when to water this? Am I going to water it now? It still has a shine. It's still firm, so I'm not going to water it. But I will water it and fertilize it when it loses the shine and it starts to feel limp. And I fertilize all year long. I've been doing it since my college days. But please don't ask me what my college days were. Okay? You know a woman. Okay, I don't want to mix up the soils. So here we have it. Chinese evergreen and the jade pothos. Thank you very, very much for listening. I hope you learned something. please feel free to contact me at the Indoor Outdoor Gardener via Instagram or come into the store. I'm always here to educate all of us. Thank you so very much. Thank you.